go do this, or you go take care of that. Why is she being
She's so adorable. I've been hearing stuff about her design, about like her like expressions and stuff, but this is my favorite character in Notcry. She just barely beats out Flynn's. I'm still gonna go for Flynn's because he's fucking awesome to play, but and also I want to complete the Electrocharge team. I'm gonna take probably take Kokomi out of it, but hold on. I have to. I don't think we haven't gotten drip marketing for this character. Plus, it would take a lot to get drip marketing for this character, anyways. We did get some of Nefer though, so maybe we would get some of Yehoda. I gotta see if this subreddit already exists. Yeah, there's a Yehoda main subreddit. Yep, I'm yoinking that one. Yep. There we go.
And wait a sec. The Fatui's research facility?
Made your mind up yet, my dear?
She's. Oh my goodness.
What is up with Boss today? Am I supposed to say yes to this? Or maybe it's because the mission's too risky. Why is everyone looking at me like that? Is this some kind of test? I can't let the boss down.
Oh my god.
Can
This is incredible.
Have you made up your mind?
that's... Sure, why not?
Really? You really don't mind helping us?
Huh? Oh,
Oh, thanks so much!
On behalf of the Frost Moon Scions, too.
what the... Seriously, what just happened? Why does the boss look so fed up?
All that mentoring, time spent teaching her how to deal with different factions. In one ear and out the other.
I don't think you understand. Her mind's not mature enough. Oh, she's Animo. Even better. That means she's Animo or Geo. It makes the character absolutely. It's so easy to slot them into any other team because they don't intrude on many other reactions. They usually make them better. If she is a 5-star Animo like melee catalyst, which I'm just saying because she has gauntlets on, that would be fucking incredible.
Nefer.
You got what you wanted. You promised that was it.
I know this goes against your principles.
Trying to get me to change my mind now?
Of course not. So, Yehoda, we'll leave the planning to you. Let's discuss the details elsewhere.
Huh? Oh, okay. What have I gotten myself into?
Oh, by the way, Yehoda, before you go,
Please say you failed.
What is it, boss?
you're fired.
That's even better. She doesn't want her to be related with this. What is an expression? By the way, you're fired.
Effective immediately. The curatorium will take you back, of course, but only once you've completed this commission for our 3 clients.
What?
Is there some issue? Well, here's the upside. Without me taking a cut from your commission, you'll earn more.
Seriously? Can someone explain what's going on here?
Dupes, and absolute incredible. Oh, I found like a Traveler's Tales for here. Thank goodness. I don't think I have any here though. No, I don't. I don't have any mail right now. Not for the next 53 minutes. When the day switches. Because I decided I was going to do this all day with the rest of the day. But I forgot it's going to be really long, so I'll stop at some point soon. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, goodbye.
Are we sure Yehoda's alright? She looked totally crushed just now.
What does it say? After Yehoda is finally brought up to speed, you'll agree on plan to infiltrate the Fatui research facility the following night.
Standards
What day?
are beyond question. The fact that she only requested 1 day to prepare says it all. As an apology, I'll ask my animal friends to help her out more often in the future. Also,
We also the one calls it.
for being honest with me.
It's my fault in the first place.
Was it really, though?
I mean, if we had been there or not, this would have happened.
As far as I see it, trusting your family is never wrong. In this case, let's call it a misjudgment.
But I mean, if you really think about it, if we had been there or not, Ether can get in whether he wants to or not. He could have done that entire thing by himself and would have had no problems. He could that gap where we did the Kuvaki thing. He could have jumped that with no issues.
But the truth is, we all make mistakes every now and then. So, in return for your sincerity, there's something I'd like to share with the two of you as well.
Do not say Kotada is dead because we just saw her.
Perhaps it is something best said under the moon's gentle light.
Oh, it does sound important.
Thank you both for understanding.
She used to bring us to where she is, and we're gonna be like, "Oh, we've been here already," and then we're gonna be like, "What?" And then we're gonna go, "Oh, huh." I'm gonna go over to what's it called? What is this part of the quest called? Union Beneath the Moonlight. Okay, but if she's gonna bring us over, I want to go ahead and walk over here, so I can also teleport under here. Is Columbia still down here? No. But that's fine, because she won't encroach on the photo. And no singing either. Look at this thing. It's so cool. Like, if she brings us down here, that'd be fucking hilarious. Yeah. Teleport back because it's quicker. But if she brings us over here... Oh, I forgot. You can't actually walk out of here. I mean, you technically can, but you know what I mean. Like, she's gonna bring us over here, and then we're gonna go to... We're just gonna be like... And she's gonna be like, oh, is something the matter? We're like, I'll just wait. And then we see Colin Bean, and we're like, oh, it's you again. They're like, she's gonna be like, you two fucking talked? And I'm like, yeah, we did. I already met. 2 things happened last night that of note. I'm surprised that we haven't actually mentioned that yet. Okay, let's go to this.
It's about time, and the moon's already up.
Oh.
Let's...
What the fuck is this? Such an odd spot to be in. Hey, Kukia. Keep seeing the NPC with one line of dialogue and no like options or anything. She says one thing, and then that's it. This is not under the moonlight. This is actually the opposite. We're underneath we're in a cave. Is this where you live? Please don't tell me this is where you live. Chamber of the Frostmoon Chant. Eh? Where the fuck is this? When was this a thing? Please tell me it's pretty in here. Oh, yes it is. Please tell me I can come back. Is there an exit button? I don't know if there's an exit button that I can come back. Oh, I'm not able to come back. I'm gonna take photos while I'm here. It may be a little annoying, but I can't because it's a domain. Because it's not actually part of the world. Oh, it sucks when they do that. It's not like this area where I can actually do that, and same with this area where I can do that. Also other areas, like if I go to Natlan, you have these areas. They're cool. Especially this area. There are probably some other areas that anyone could think of, but all of those areas you can go back to. Unfortunately, you can't go back. You actually technically can't go back to the place where Marianne is, but from that one World Quest series. But there are people who have been in there. It's like that's like one photo I don't get. This place is cool. Can't come back here though, which sucks.
Llama, we're here. Huh? Llama, are you praying?
I am indeed. For the moment I was born, my people exclaimed, "Behold, eyes like the moonlit tide, antlers like the crescent moon, and blood that glimmers silver as the moon's reflection."
Is your blood actually
As
silver?
far back as I can remember, I was revered as the Frost Moon's emissary and the Moontide Maiden. The first words I ever learned were prayers to the Frost Moon. The first gestures, those of our sacred rites.
Wow!
Back then, I didn't know any better. It all just seemed so natural. The Frost Moon Scion's bloodline has long since begun to run thin. Nowadays, even those of us with antlers are few and far between, let alone those attuned to the power of Kuvaki. But I...
Whoa! Your antlers are so pretty.
They say it's an extraordinarily rare condition. Once in a century, if that. I am unusually sensitive to the moonlight, as well as to the Kuvaki's ebb and flow. As a child, I could barely sleep because of it.
Oh no!
To others, fluctuations in Kuvaki are something you easily get used to, like a gentle tide lapping away at the shore. But to me, that same tide is a towering tsunami. Of course, as the years went by, I learned how to suppress my senses and my power, enough to keep it all from overwhelming me. But because of that, I also had to walk the path of concealment. From the moment I was first taught to pray, my kin would point up to the night sky telling me, "That, Lauma, is the Frost Moon, the last of the moons, the sole surviving truth." But I would ask them in response, why? Why can't I feel anything from it at all? Later, I came to understand that they simply could not tell where the real tide was coming from. They couldn't sense it.
Yeah, fake sky.
The moon is false. I reached that conclusion long ago, but there was no one I could tell. Am I the one who's wrong? Is it the moon that is false, or my own senses? Thank you. When you called yourself a descender, I had a feeling you might be able to confirm what I had always suspected.
I mean, that's not why we can confirm that. A lot of people in Natlan got to physically see it break. Of course, it repaired itself because it's more or less like a flowing veil. But yeah, with sufficient enough power, you can even temporarily damage it and see the moon beyond the sky. And we got to see it, the Crimson Moon.
And now that you have,
Oh, Paimon kinda gets why you couldn't tell anyone now. It's not easy to change people's minds on something they've believed for hundreds of years.
I knew too much, so I had no choice but to keep my people in the dark. Every prayer I offer feels like a lie to keep myself going.
That's what she meant when she asked me that question. Where is something secret that could hurt your family? Would you be honest with me?
You've already met our Kutar, haven't you?
Yes.
Huh? When was that? And more importantly, when were you planning on telling Paimon?
And when I went out walking around.
Ah, no wonder.
Yeah, because that happened like 8 hours ago or something.
What did you
Canonically.
think of her?
Interesting. Little up in the
What
clouds.
exactly do you mean by up in the clouds?
Bird brain. If I'm going to imagine her as any animal, she's a fucking bird. She's just like a bird that's just not thinking. You know, the typical bird
I
brain.
understand what you mean.
Scatterbrained.
She is quite indifferent to the world outside herself. But I find it hard to hold that against her. Yes. It was shortly after the fall of the ancient moon's remnants. I asked her what the Frost Moon Scions meant to her, and why she left in the first place.
Yeah? So, why did she?
Perhaps it's better if you ask her yourselves. What I can say for certain is this. Even when I had no one to confide in, I still had a family. I still had the Frostmoon Scions. But that girl, born beneath the moonlight, perhaps she's never felt she had either. The truth is, though, she might have had it all. If only the Frostmoon Scions hadn't let her down.
So sorry, she kept looking up at the sky, staring at the real moon beyond the false firmament.
The Frostmoon Scions now walk a path of error. They offer their prayers to a false moon, and to a goddess who can no longer answer them. I want to change all that, but with the Fatui closing in on us day by day, the Frostmoon Scions must stand united, now more than ever.
Lady Lauma! Lady Lauma!
Cappy? Has Cardena's condition deteriorated again? Traveler, Paimon, we'll have to continue this conversation later.
We'll come too!
That first part didn't exist, that's interesting. Yeah, unfortunately that was a domain, so I couldn't take pictures even if I wanted, which really sucks. Why can't I access the picture menu? You make such... Your world design is so good. Please let me take more pictures. Unironically, one of the if not the single best world design I've ever seen.
Why? Did I do something wrong?
Cappy, I need you to wait outside.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Just don't be alarmed by what you're about to see. And please, don't let her mother see it.
Silverblood, I imagine. Yes, Silverblood. So that I imagine that's the reason why she left the Frostmoon Scions so long ago.
Shh. Please. Help me keep this a secret.
She looks much better now.
A medicine prescribed by a local doctor. For ordinary people, my blood has the power to counteract any adverse reactions to Kuvaki. So, now you know another of my little secrets. I had hoped to guide the Scions out of error before Karena's illness reached this stage, but clearly, I was too late.
Original beliefs is never easy. Some are simply too deeply ingrained, just like this girl's mother's. This isn't your fault. It isn't
My
anybody's fault.
life is as hidden from sight as the far side of the moon. Yet people only look to the bright side for guidance. If the day ever came when the two sides were reversed, could they truly accept it?
I wish if I could do any one thing in this story, it would be like if I were to enter this world and just have the power to do one thing, I would tear that false sky down. Just in an instant, it is gone.
Hearing you say that puts my heart at ease.
And if there's anything we can do to help the Frostmoon Scions, just let us know.
Our priority, but I now understand that the day I will tell everyone the truth is no longer far off.
Yeah, I imagine that's going to be one of the big things happening in this particular story. It's so unfortunate that this area isn't counted as as Sumeru, because like this is one of the single most useful abilities in the entire game. But I can't do anything. Even if this area technically isn't owned by any nation, unless I'm in Sumeru, I can't do anything with that ability. Which sucks. That it's nation locked. But it makes sense canonically why. Something that I consider is like a foot off the ground is higher. Oh yeah, it just considers this higher. Well, if I go... Oh, never mind. That's a
Wow.
interesting
My
box.
mom would never have guessed Lauma had all that bottled up inside.
Hey! Watch your step!
Ah! What's wrong? Oh, you scared, Paimon.
You scared me there too.
A trap?
Well, it's not like this is a main path. And besides, we Frostmoon Scions would recognize it instantly. Lauma asked me to set up these traps to keep the Fatui at bay.
Oh. Come to think of it, their 3-day ultimatum is almost up now.
Yes. Hopefully they'll back off when they realize we won't go down without a fight.
Oh, you've done a lot for the Frostmoon Scions too. Philomena?
It's nothing.
What do you mean?
Our people. So many are stubborn.
Oh, you're one of the
stuck
ones in
their
the know.
ways,
That makes sense.
clinging
You have
to
a
a
horns, too.
truth they refuse to even question. Do they really deserve everything Lama's doing for them?
We're not all like that.
Well, yes, but even so, no. I shouldn't be saying this.
Huh?
Why did I say all that? Either way, this will be my final night with the Frostmoon Scions.
Wow.
What are you doing?
She sure took off fast.
It's just something I wanted to go.
You're not thinking of visiting that damsel light up in Cloud Cuckoo Land, are you?
She must know so much that she just refuses to talk again.
Given who she is, pushing her won't get us anywhere. Let's bring her something tasty. If she doesn't want to talk, we'll have to win her over with food.
You might be onto something. That might genuinely work. I'm not kidding.
Hey, no harm in trying. Let's see. How about Ineffa's 9.12 out of 10 berries and fried meat? That should be a good mix of meat and
Okay. That's just the part mentioning, hey, this is what you should make. Oh, it just made it for me automatically. Okay.
All right, food's packed in. Why does it feel like we're going to visit a patient?
Hello. You're back again. Good to know. Good thing she'll open it up every time for us. Thank you. Does she open the door every time you come from this way, or... I haven't actually checked. I don't know if that happens. Wait, is this called Silvermoon Hall? That's a cool name. Yeet! Welcome. I have to go super far down to get out. How do people normally get out of here? We can canonically use these things to teleport. I can't sprint. I can't switch characters. I can't do it. That's probably why. Like, we canonically use these things to move, so... And there's your singing again. I don't see her. Is she on top of it? No. Yeah, I don't see her from here. She's probably down. This is... I don't know if you know this. I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but this is what I imagine the inside of my mind looks like. Like, the innermost part. This is literally what I've seen before in my own head. Something similar to this. It's not a giant crystal ball thing, though. It's a tree. And it's a white flower, not a blue one. And it goes the entire way. There's no water or anything. It's just an infinite flat plane with a tree in the middle. Hello.
Remind me, who are you again?
I should be coming for a single day.
A different one floats by your side today. A different one? What's that even supposed to mean?
She just floats down.
There you are. Between the two, I suppose you're cuter.
Jesus Christ.
What do you mean Paimon's less cute than that?
Columbina,
What is it?
what's your favorite kind of food?
Is this a treat?
Gift.
Or an offering? Let's go with treat. Anyway, this is all the travelers cooking, so please, help yourself.
It's a lot of food, actually.
Oh, that wasn't exactly a yes, but she didn't turn it down either.
You see what I've been dealing with. She's gonna be like, I can hear you.
What do you want to ask?
But
Hey, she's actually playing along!
You know the moon in the sky isn't real, don't you?
I know there is only one moon in the sky.
What does it mean to you?
The missing prologue. What?
again, this is the problem. She is a deity, and she only thinks of things like a deity. And because of that, she talks in fucking cryptids. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Stop doing that.
Huh?
What?
What does that mean? Isn't she going to explain herself?
Can you tell me more about that melody? You were humming it last time, too.
It is all I remember from the moment of my birth. A melody. A few lines of lyrics. Like a lullaby from a foggy dream. Oh! I do not know. I have nothing else. Just that song. Huh? And the Frost Moon Scions who found me. They had nothing either, but hope. Before I even knew what was happening, they were already calling me their goddess. And I had no reason to decline. Like two lost infants unknowingly exchanged, I adopted their faith. And in return, they adopted me. But my adoption drops you into the story halfway through. What came before was scribbled onto the wrong pages. Never even bound into the book. That sense of something missing only served to nurture their greed and doubt. And thus, I came to realize that this place was never truly my home.
Greed and doubt?
O Moon Goddess, forge weapons for us, drive out our enemies, and expand our lands. O Moon Goddess, heal our wounds, ease our suffering, grant us strength. They asked for everything, and I obliged. Until the day came when no answer could be given. If mortals can turn to the gods when they are powerless, then who do the gods turn to when they have nothing left to give? In those days, the Frost Moon Scions cared more for faith than for truth. Reality rewrote the sky in words I could not understand. I did not want to read a tampered version, so I simply stopped looking. The real beginning of my story lies up there, on the moon, forever beyond my reach. Like a message carved for blind hands, sealed away where no fingers can find it. Huh.
Cool.
What's wrong?
It's turned to white.
You should go. What, now? But you really don't look well. Did something just happen?
Is there anything we can do to help?
No. Aside from answers, this is the price of running away from home a second time. Running away from home? Is she heading towards the food? Do you still have many questions? I know I should offer more in return for your kindness. Oh, But Tsaritsa was right. Freedom always comes with a price. She said I could treat the Fatui as a second family. A second home. But in the end, they were no different. All they wanted in truth
was my power as the moon goddess. I'd rather not dwell on such unhappy memories.
You can't afford to let go of such a valuable chess piece. Now they're coming from the moon goddess, the Demslet in
I
distress.
have fulfilled my promise to the Tsaritsa, though it has used up much of my power.
So, you're just staying here for now.
Yes,
What about these flowers?
they have grown in Notcry for many generations. They're highly sensitive to the ebb and flow of Kuvaki.
I'm sure why she's feeling weak. When they went red that day, that was because she was drawing upon her strength.
At times, I thought about using that relic the Frost Moon Scions had hidden away, but going out is such a hassle. People might see me, and I promised Lauma I wouldn't show myself to anyone.
Really? Lauma asked you to stay in hiding? Uh-oh. She's looking back at the... Paimon's still got some little crumb cookies here.
Lauma said she wishes to change the Frost Moon Scions, which is why she asked me to stay out of sight. I don't really understand what she meant, and to be honest, it's not something that concerns me. But I wasn't planning to see anyone anyway. If they found their way here themselves, that's hardly my fault.
The Damslet appeared in front of them now. Frost Moon Scions might very well think that their Lady Katara is returning to save them. Look at it that way, because Lama's actions do make sense.
Lauma, the Maiden of the Grove. She is quite unlike any Frost Moon Scion I have ever met before. After hearing my story, she actually apologized for how the Frost Moon Scions treated me back then.
She told us she feels like she's been living on the far side of the moon.
Is that so? I actually got the opposite impression. She's been keeping her true power hidden away, afraid that people might be dazzled by its brilliance, and that they'd no longer be willing to look her way.
Maybe her light was simply too bright for anyone to see her as family.
So, what do you wish for now?
I wish to return to the moon, to the home where my story is written. Right now, that is all I wish for.
I think this is probably where I'll end it off. It is 11:35 p.m. It's a good spot to end off at. Okay, this account might get Columbina instead. So, yeah, I think I might be going for Columbina. I'll still go for Sandrone on the other account, but Columbina 100% is going on here. The problem with Sandrone is that, what element would you make her? It wouldn't make it... She's not really directly herself a combatant, from what we know. Or at least from what I know. So I don't think she'd have an element. Columbina is ice. Just, if it's the moon, it's probably going to be ice. That or Geo, but most likely ice. It's most likely a cryo. She's most likely cryo if she does become playable. There have been jokes of her being pyro, but I don't even think we've had any actual leaks of her being combat ready, playable in any version. So that's another thing we're waiting for. But that's all for today. I need some sleep. When I wake up, I'll actually have stuff to make coffee, which will be nice. Cool.